hate the Camelot. And I will tell you, some of you might have the movie of this as well, but this is one of my very favorite books. And it's a dog named after a grocery store. I am going to give you a little taste of this one as well. My name is India Opal Baloney. And last summer, my daddy, the preacher, sent me to the store for a box of macaroni and cheese, some white rice, and 2 tomatoes, and I came back with a dog. That is what happened. I walked into the produce section of the Winn Dixie grocery store to pick out my 2 tomatoes, and I almost bumped right into the store manager. He was standing there all red-faced, screaming and waving his arms around. "Who let a dog in here?" He kept on shouting. "Who let a dirty dog in here?" At first, I didn't see a dog. There was just a lot of vegetables rolling around on the floor, tomatoes and onions and green peppers, and there was what seemed like a whole army of Winn Dixie employees running around, waving their arms just the same way the store manager was waving his. And then the dog came running around the corner. He was a big dog and ugly. And he looked like he was having a real good time. His tongue was hanging out and wagging his tail. He skidded to a stop and smiled right at me. I had never before in my life seen a dog smile, but that is what he did. He pulled back his lips and he showed me all his teeth. Then he waved his tail so hard that he knocked some oranges off a display and they went rolling everywhere, mixing in with the tomatoes and onions and green peppers. And the manager screamed, "Somebody grab that dog!" The dog went running over to the manager, wagging his tail and smiling. He stood up on his hind legs. He could tell that all he wanted to do was get face to face with the manager and thank him for the good time he was having in the produce department. But somehow he ended up knocking the manager over. And the manager must have been having a bad day because lying there on the floor right in front of everybody, he started to cry. The dog leaned over him, real concerned, and licked his face. "Please," said the manager, "somebody call the pound." "Wait a minute," I hollered, "that's my dog, don't call the pound." All the Winn Dixie employees turned around and looked at me, and I knew I had done something big, and maybe stupid too. But I couldn't help it, I couldn't let that dog go to the pound. "Here, boy," I said. The dog stopped licking the manager's face and put his ears up in the air and looked at me like he was trying to remember where he knew me from. "Here, boy," I said again. And then I figured that dog was probably just like everybody else in the world. That he would want to get called by a name. Only I didn't know what his name was. So I just said the first thing that came into my head. I said, "Here, Winn Dixie." Do you like that story? Yeah. Okay, so hold on. I'm gonna tell you something about this book. Okay, so India Opal goes by Opal in the story. And her daddy's a preacher, and he spends so much time preaching. She feels like he doesn't spend enough time with her, and that's why he calls her the preacher, like you saw up on the board. So she doesn't have any friends, and in the very first part of the book, you see that she meets Winn Dixie, the dog that she names on her own. I wonder how her daddy was going to feel about her bringing a dog home from the grocery store. I wonder if he's going to let her keep it or not. Well, Opal starts to realize through a few good people, a librarian, a friend from the pet store, and Winn Dixie, that things aren't going to be so very bad in her new town. So, do you know where you can find this book?
Library!
Right in your library. So if you like it and you're excited about it, and it is a funny book all the way through, you need to check out Winn Dixie. Okay?
Is there a lot of copies of that book too?
There is a lot of copies. I think there was like 3 of these. Good question. All right. Okay, thanks.